So hello, today I'd like to take a look at this book, Paradise, Suzanna Style, which is written by one of my favourite of all time actresses, Suzanna Leigh, who very few people seem to know who she is in actual fact, which is bizarre in my opinion. But there it says that she was just 19 when she was the only British actress of her generation to gain a Hollywood contract. And yeah, well, she worked alongside Elvis, as you can see, and them's the proof, them's the photos of it. So it's a memoir, this, and it was written in 2000. I'll make sure that's in focus. So if you want to get a copy of it, you can get one for yourself. I was really lucky because what happened was I got her to sign my copy for me. So yeah, that was really lucky. I bought the copy and she was there doing a book signing, and I just thought, awesome. And she was, even as an older lady, very, very pretty still, really attractive, because her character is such an amazing film star kind of presence. Now I have to move to the pictures because obviously you don't want to read through this, but look, there we go. So that's her grandmother and daddy in her garden, as she calls it, in their garden in the 20s. So it's historically her dad as a little boy. Look at the lovely car. That was her parents' house in Caversham. So they obviously were quite moneyed to have a property like that. Beautiful. And there she is, growing up with her family. Obviously I can read, you can read it for yourself. So that was when she was a very young lady, 1957-58, dreaming of being a star. Here's Michael Winner, the famous director, producer even. And there she is, Suzanna Leigh. Very pretty. Just right up my alley, as they say. No, I'm joking. She was a lovely lady, a really, really lovely. Well, she is a lovely lady. That's a fact. I love this sort of era of movies, film, and oh, there she is alongside one of my all-time favourite actors, Roger Moore. But I'll be darned. He really was a gentleman. I never met him, but I knew a man who did, and he was so self-disarming and so kind of, I think, what was the joke he cracked? He had a wrist strap on his arm or something when my friend met him, and my friend said, "Oh dear, what happened, Roger?" And he said, I fell off my wallet. What a card. I'd love to have met him, but I've met a few actors and actresses in my time, because my first wife was involved in the film industry, and so I did have some sort of minor contact with them, mainly around Pinewood Studios. But look at this, look at that. That's Ian McShane as a kid. And there's Klaus Kinski, the German actor. Awesome. And also the period, the costumes, the whole thing, the whole business for me is just the smell of the greasy paint. It's all good. It's all good. And there she is, looking absolutely stunning in 1965, which was the year I was born. And there you go, in the Paramount Studios. She's with Three Smart Girls, the name of the movie. Publicity photos, amazing. Hal Wallace, wow, really, really famous producer. They called him the Star Maker. Yes, they did. That's written there, look. And there she is with Elvis. the king. He was a king. I mean, gee, who doesn't like Elvis's music? They must be nuts. If anyone doesn't like Elvis Presley's music, they must be barking mad, is all I can say. There's something for everybody there. So, let's move on to the next, I guess, set of photos, because we could spend a lot of time, I guess, through the print, couldn't we? Make sure I've not missed anything out. No, I don't think so. Wow, look at that. There she is with Tony Curtis. So she really has worked with some of the most amazing actors. Jerry Lewis and Boeing from '65. Wow, what a film star. What a movie star. Awesome. And there she is with her friend Imogen Hassel, who actually lived very close to where I did, because she lived in Wimbledon Village and I lived in Wandsworth Common. But the thing was, we were about she died sadly in about 1981 or 81, something like that. She took her own life sadly because her career kind of just went dunk, and bless her, she had depression and she sadly took her own life, which is a real shame. And she was another really pretty actress. Well, it's not just because it's a shame she was pretty, it's a shame that anyone should feel so damn ugly about themselves. I'm sorry. Shame. Bless you, Imogen Hassel. Anyway, she was a great friend of Suzanna Leigh. Look at that, Anthony Andrews and his wife Georgina, who was the, I think she's the heiress to Simpsons or something like that. Amazing. Well, it's a shop in London. Or was it Stimpsons? I get confused. My brain gets all over the place. If there ever was a peanut in my head, it's long been eaten. Oh good. I think some of these should be censored. Now there she is in the 70s. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely awesome. Awesome photos. And there she is with Elvis, the king. What a life. What a life this lady has had. Awesome. Awesome film star lifestyle. Let's go to crack on. There's some more, look. Some more pictures. So I guess not everyone gets to kiss Elvis. I don't think I'd have wanted to kiss him, mind you, having said that. But I bet you there's a lot of girls out there that would. And yeah, she got to do it. Awesome. The Deadly Bees. That looks like one of those bee movies to me. The bees, bee movie. But yeah, okay. Maximilian Schell, so he was a famous German actor. This chap here. Of the day, of course. Look at that. Joan Collins. So she really has had a massive career, this lady. And there she is meeting the Queen, for all sakes, with James Fox. He talks a bit like me, James Fox, in actual fact, or did I talk like him because he's older? And there she is. Look, is it Dirk? Mentions Dirk Bogarde. So oh, there he is. There's Dirk Bogarde and Rex Harrison, other massively famous stars of the day. Superb. Cannes Film Festival, 1967. Superb. Wow, wow. I went to the Cannes Film Festival once by mistake, and I really mean that, because it was so busy. I didn't realise it was on, and I was trying to get a room on the Côte d'Azur. We were trying to visit Cap Ferrat. I wanted to visit David Niven's home. Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know him. And yeah, I wanted to visit David Niven's house because he was one of my massively all-time favourite actors, and he lived in Cap Ferrat, where he did at the time. And I thought perhaps I could go down there and bump into him, as you do when you're in your sort of early 20s and you're a bit nutty like me. Well, I'm probably still quite nutty, but look at this, Bray Studios, the Hammer, where the Hammer films were made. Lust for a Vampire, awesome, I've seen it. I love it. I like it a lot. Those Hammer films. So anyway, I got down there and I didn't bump into David Niven at all. Of course, he was probably working somewhere abroad. In fact, I think he might have even been deceased by that stage. I was that kind of disillusioned. Oh gosh. Anyway. Excellent. Love it. Amazing. And there she is in Beirut. Look at that. Only hours later the big guns started that destroyed the city forever. Wow, so she's witnessed some pretty amazing historical events as well. Being part and parcel of the film industry. Awesome. Amazing. Hats off to you, lady. Hats off to you. And there you go. That's the end of it. So thanks ever so much for watching, as always. And wow, that apple. There's an apple there. It nearly landed on my head. We've got lots of apple trees here. You see, they are dumping apples on us at the moment. Some of them rotten, some of them not. You know, that is a whopper. I can tell you, if that cost you on the head, it would knock you out. Anyway, cheers. Thanks so much for watching, and all the very best.